Hello everybody, my name is Petr Koutný and today I have for you another brilliant chess game coming from chess history. Valery Salov and Anatoly Karpov, Viganzi 1998. That's another chess beautiful game and I believe that you are going to enjoy this video and you are going to enjoy this game. Valery Salov used to be one of the strongest chess players of his time, and of course, without any doubt, Anatoly Karpov is a chess legend, one of the greatest chess players ever, and I'm happy to show this game, and I'm happy to share with you chess lecture coming from this beautiful chess fight. So, Valery is playing with white, and Anatoly Karpov is playing with black, and we have Marosi system. Marosi system is, of course, difficult position, and it's a position about really deep strategical ideas. For example, white got space advantage, and with space advantage, white should be more active. Black, it's nearly every time more passive and has to exchange some minor pieces. Maybe in the middle game, black will suffer. In the end game, black has chance to go for counter-attack. That's a short story about this position, and you will see that I am not too far from the story of this game. So, d6 and knight d4, a6. a6 is maybe not a too bad, too slow, or too weak move, but typical move for white here is to launch attack on queen side. And moves like a4, a5 to create new weaknesses on the queen side is strong and powerful. So a4, a5, it's a strong move, and you will see later on that Valery Salov will play this plan. So okay, now happened rook e1, and black has to be careful. If black is not careful, and for example is playing knight d7, here is a strong move e5. Bishop on b7, it's now for free, and black has to be really careful. For example, I'm going to show variation where black is going to take bishop on g2, white is taking on f6, and say bishop b7. Take on g7, and knight e4, attacking pawn on d6, and making space for queen to g4. And after exchange, maybe, and now rook g4, black's position is under heavy attack. And of course, you are not interested to play chess game to be such in an early stage of the game under attack. And for this reason, Anatoly Karpov played move queen c7. Stopping move e5, but a4. It's a strong move. You know, white is going to exchange the b6 pawn, and then he will attack black's weaknesses on queen side. Knight c6 happened, okay, why not, and exchange on c6. Bishop c6, okay, in case black is taken by a queen, there is b4 and bishop b2, and without any doubt, white's got nice position with beautiful advantage. Of course, Anatoly Karpov took by a bishop, and now a5. Now rook b8, maybe it's not bad at all. I think that maybe it's good to take on a5. Now knight b3, and finally now rook b8. Say knight a5 and bishop a8, but still it's no doubt that white's got advantage. How big? I don't know. Of course, Anatoly Karpov is one of the biggest defender and one of the greatest chess player of all times. So he's able to defend this position. But it's not easy. It's not easy to play for victory. It's not easy to get much more than draw. And of course, it's not easy this position even for Anatoly Karpov. But he played now rook b8 and exchange on b6. And here, this pawn is a new weakness. How to play this position, how to go on, and how to be more active here and Valery Salov played an amazing move. Now he played rook e3. Maybe rook a3 or rook b3 are next white moves. And you know, black is not ready. His pieces are too passive, too behind, and I'm missing some kind of black's counter attack. That's bad position for black, and that's another amazing chess performance of Valery Salov. So, okay, for example, bishop e7 is losing mistake in spot. Why? Let's watch this variation. Now rook b3, and say exchange on b8, and finally e5. e5 is there again, is a back, and that's another beautiful threat. Black has to be careful. Now it's too late, because, for example, after exchange on g2, he is losing piece, because both black's bishops are under attack and one of them is lost. So black has to be careful, and this position, it's not easy. Okay, Karpov found it the best way how to defend his position, how not to lose a piece, and he played knight d7. But after a few more moves, you will see that black's pawn on a6 is under attack, and you know, no one on the board is happy to losing a pawn. So now bishop b7 makes sense, and b4. Still, white is aggressive on a queen side. White is attacking black's queen side position, and black has to be careful. You know, black is playing without rook and bishop, without any counter attack, and that's a bad position for him. That's a bad position for him, and Anatoly Karpov is doing his best to not lose in a spot. So he played now queen b6, but this move is incredible. Why? Because this knight is under attack. In the middle of the board is a sitting black's king, and of course this is not happy king, and as I told you, these two black's pieces are not playing. Just watch a difference between white pieces and black's pieces. That's a difference between losing or winning out games. And okay, bishop e7 happened, bishop b2, and maybe the best way how to play here, it was e5 or maybe rook g8. But still, don't believe that black will survive too long. What's happened? Bishop f6 is a mistake, and e5 is a winning move. Again, we are watching this threat. Now, finally, we are watching this move on the board. e5 is an amazing move, and it's a nearly winning move. So, what to play? First variation is to take on g2. Take on f6. Of course, black has to save his bishop. Bishop c6. Take on g7. Take on a6. Maybe b4. c6. And now rook b1. It's a loss. It's a loss for black, and after a few forcing moves, black is losing everything. So e5. Another variation should be take on e5 immediately, right? c5 is a threat. Bishop b7. And of course, c6 is a winning move. Yes, knight b6. Exchange on c6. But knight c4, there's another pin. Say rook b8, knight b6, check. And say exchange, bishop d8, rook d8, and rook a8. With a simple winning position for white. Such a beautiful move, e5. It's a winning move. And there was something what I enjoyed. White got advantage, space advantage. He was more active, and finally he's going to open position. Amazing move. And it's good to remember that if you're playing position with advantage, open position as Valery Salov did. So he took on e5 by bishop, but c5 is a threat. Of course, to take on c5 is a losing move, because this knight is pinned, and there's no way how to take this piece, And of course, Anatoly Karpov will resign in case he's playing position with piece down. Okay, maybe he should go to queen b5, but exchange, and bishop e5. It's one position. Wow, how? To take on g2, I think bishop d6 is a winning. Just to take on e5 is bishop b7 and check on a8. So black played queen c7, exchange on e5, bishop g2, it's a variation, bishop d6 and bishop b8, it's a winning. Of course, one day threat c6 is there. So Karpov took on e5, bishop b7, and finally c6. And that's it. Black is lost because he's losing material, even he will fight. But it will not be enough to save his life, and it will not be enough to not lose this game. After knight b6, we are following nearly the same variation. Knight c4, another pin. Now rook b8, knight b6, and for example, a few more variations if you like. To take on b6, of course, is a check. It's a winning. Now rook b6 is check on a8, another one position. So Anatoly Karpov played a short castle, but he's playing with piece down, and after knight c4 and few more moves, he's resigned. What a beautiful chess game, and I can't remember game where Anatoly Karpov was outplayed like he was outplayed now. I hope that you enjoyed this game. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed, just feel free and press like or press follow and made my day. I hope that you saw something interesting. Valery Salov was one of the strongest chess players on the world. Anatoly Karpov is a chess legend, and this video was video between two chess stars. Let's play chess. Let's enjoy chess, and let's see each other next time. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.